would fly a plane if I had a chance.
A man with black skin cannot thrive in this white world. I was something I hated, the badge of shame which I knew was attached to my black skin.
I have done it again.
Look what these white folks have set up for me. I guess this is how they live. I guess this is how I'm supposed to want to live.
Come on and shake bigger.
Myself again today.
Were they laughing at me? Were they making fun of me? Why didn't they leave me alone? I was very conscious of my black skin, and there was in me a prodding conviction that Jan and men like him had made it so that I would be conscious of that black skin. It got to me. It really got to me. The hard fact that she was white and rich, part of the world of people who told me what I can and cannot do. I wonder what they're saying about me now. Reporters find Dalton girl's bones in furnace. Negro chauffeur disappears. They were talking about me. Maybe all of the black men and women were talking about me this morning. Maybe they were hating me for having brought this attack upon them. Authorities hint sex crime. Those words excluded me utterly from the world. It meant a wiping out of my life even before I was captured. It meant death before death came. For the white men who read those words would at once kill me in their hearts. I passed my days trying to defeat or gratify powerful impulses in a world I feared. To merge myself with others and be a part of this world, to lose myself in it so I could find myself, to be allowed a chance to live like others, even though I'm black. That part of me which always made me at least outwardly adjusted to what was expected of me, made me now keep what my body wanted out of full consciousness. Why should not this cold white world rise up as a beautiful dream, in which I could walk and be at home, in which it would be easy to tell what to do and what not to do? I had committed murder twice, and had created a new world for myself.
I will fear God and honor the King. I will honor my father and mother. I will obey my superiors. I will submit to my elders. I will love my friends. I will hate no man. I will forgive my enemies and pray to God for them.
From a young age, I was running away from the prayers my father would read. And now I end up in a Creole society where I am not thoroughly at home. Nope, can't wear that, can't wear that. Just gotta conform again.
Yes, dear, there are no signs of illness.
Just let me go back to sleep. I know Creole women are supposed to idolize their children, worship their husbands, and esteem it a holy privilege to efface themselves as individuals and grow wings as ministering angels. But I just am not willing to do that. Why must I be one of Mr. Pontellier's possessions?
I'm not like Adele and all the other Creole women. You can't expect this much from me. I wanted to go out, so I just went out.
I am dreaming of impossible things when I speak of Mr. Pontellier setting me free.
Leonce, all I have is red, white, and blue. What'd you do with all my other colored paint? What can I paint with red, white, and blue that would be worthy?
Mademoiselle Reese's definition of an artist is a courageous soul that dares and defies. But here, I'll remain a dupe to illusions all my life. I have to escape. I'm not happy here. I want to be independent and free. The voice of the sea speaks to the soul. It's like the meadow in Kentucky as a child that seemed as big as the ocean. I wandered idly, aimlessly, unthinking, unguided. My soul must thrive.
I can't do this. I have to be free. I have to be free. I have to be
And here, I find a radiant peace. At last, no beginning and no end. freedom.
So, Daisy, I'm going off to the war.
Shall we get another Chardonnay?
I'm not sure I can afford that. I'm sorry.
I wanted my life shaped now, immediately, and the decision must be made by some force. Of love, of money, of unquestionable practicality that was close at hand. Daisy! Come! Something within me was crying for a decision.
Her voice is full of money.
Daisy, look at all that you could have if you were with me. It's beautiful.
I vanished into my rich house, into my rich, full life, leaving Gatsby, nothing. He felt married to me, that was all.
Best thing a girl can be in this world is a beautiful little fool.
For I was young, and my artificial world was redolent of orchids and pleasant, cheerful snobbery and orchestras which set the rhythm of the year, summing up the sadness and suggestiveness of life in new tunes. Of course I might have loved him just for a minute when we were first married, but I couldn't stay away from the money. I loved Gatsby, but the hot struggles of the poor forbid him to be with me. I will always love Gatsby, but love is just not enough.
Did it happen when we first kissed? 'Cause it's hurting me to let it go.
Tell him Daisy's changed her mind. I was feeling the pressure of the world outside.
Mr. Buchanan, the phone's for you.
I had an absolute smirk on my lovely face, as if I had asserted my membership in a rather distinguished secret society to which Tom and I belonged to. I'm pretty cynical about everything. You see, I think everything's terrible anyhow.
They're such beautiful shirts. I've never seen such beautiful shirts before.
I joined that rotten crowd. We smashed up things and creatures and then retreated back into our money, or our vast carelessness, or whatever it was that kept us together, and let other people clean up the mess we had made. We moved with a fast crowd, all of us young and rich and wild, but I came out with an absolutely perfect reputation.
Just like a baby, spin me around like
I went with a slightly older crowd. I didn't play around with soldiers anymore.
skin so cold and brown. Be young, be dope, be proud, like an American.
We were careless people, Tom and I. We smashed things up and creatures, and then we retreated back into our money or our vast carelessness.
This is what America wanted us to be.
And this is what we've become.
Society everywhere is in conspiracy against the manhood of every one of its members. Must the citizen, even for a moment or in the least degree, resign his conscience to the legislator? Why has every man have a conscience then? Rather than love, than money, than fame, give me truth.
Driving around the city, flirting with the girls like you're so pretty.
The world no longer let me love.
Think I was like,
And indeed we do not ride on the railroad, it rides upon us. With torn and bleeding hearts we smile.
you made me crazy, you make me wild.
With our blood and tears and ruins, we are America.
America wanted us to be.